huge backlash for two reasons. Meghan and Harry, they're facing for two reasons. Number one reason is that they did not bring the kid for the coronation. I mean, yes, Meghan, she did not come, no problem, but she should have thought about the kids. Could she come for their sake? Could she even send them with her husband, Harry? According to many analysts, they're saying, yes, this is exactly what she should have done, even though it could have created her some kind of inconvenience, but she should have done it. Now, a few things I want to make mention of, and the number reason she is facing this backlash, before I move on to my next point, which is that the hiking photos, when she was hiking, where was Archie? Where was Lili? Where are they? We don't see them at all. So a lot of people are raising doubts these kids are real. Now, people who did not raise doubt before, I'm talking about them. They are the one now raising doubts. Where are these kids? Man, what happened? Now, let's share with you this first article. Meghan Kelly claims Meghan Markle staged hiking photos. Nobody does that. Yes, it was all staged. It was all fake. The reason for that was because, she wanted to steal the show, or she wanted to make a statement that, hey, I exist. And so, voila, you see her coming out doing this hiking with this chief membership officer of Soho House, Marcus Anderson, who a lot of people have said he's a gay. I think he's a gay too. But I said, well, nevertheless, they are brewing something. They are cooking something together, Meghan and this guy, Marcus Anderson. We do not know what exactly that would be, but definitely there is something going on between the two. Maybe not a romantic relationship given the fact that he's a gay, but it could be something else. By the way, welcome to my car. This is where I would love to vlog sometimes and show you around. Sometimes I'll show you around actually. This thing, take a look at this one. My neighborhood here looks pretty bright and a very sunny day today here in New York. If you do not know where I am, where this guy is, so just to give you some idea where I am. Meghan Kelly is saying that, well, these photos are all staged. And the reason for that is because, again, Meghan Markle, she did not want this day, the coronation day, to go by without her disturbing in some way, shape, or form. Quote, nobody wears a little necktie with a scarf and the glasses and the hat and the perfectly wrapped little wrap for later just in case it gets chilly. End quote. Again, coming from Meghan Kelly. Markle, 41, was photographed on Sunday on a 40-minute hike near her home in Montecito. Okay, a lot of people have said, I don't know how to pronounce Montecito. I think it is pronounced Montecito, right? I'm not familiar with all of these names, to be honest with you. California, without her husband, Prince Harry, or their children, Prince Archie, Princess Lili. Okay, she was instead joined by friends Marcus Anderson and Heather Dorek as events continued in the UK to celebrate the coronation of the King Charles III, Markle's father-in-law. Now, let's talk about the second topic, which is, I think, even more important, and that is the kids, okay, Lili and Archie, because this is something we need to talk, guys. Before I talk to you about whether they exist or not, I want to read something very, very interesting, very, very important. Why? I was reading this article. It says, why teen needs privacy from their parents. This article basically, it talks about raising kids with trust, teaching them how to trust other people. It is important for the parents to let them know their cousin, to let them mix with them, to bond with them, because this is how you grow trust to your kids when it comes to, growing up in a proper environment. Quote, privacy and trust link back to attachment, says Dr. Lamson. As your child ages, if you have cultivated an open dialogue and trust-based bond, you will be able to grant them more and more freedoms and the privacy that goes along with burgeoning independence. Basically means this article was referring to the fact that when you allow freedom, when you allow your kids to mix with other people, they create this trust, and that trust they need to create even before they become teenagers. Why? Because it is not something you can just teach them overnight when they are teenagers, and then you're like, oh yeah, now I want to teach you about trust. That doesn't happen. It is a slow process. It's a long process. So these doctors, for example, Angela Lamson, PhD, she is saying that you need to cultivate those kind of trust in your kids when they are babies, not when they are teenagers. What we have seen about Meghan and Harry is the exact opposite. They do not want their kids to be mixed with Prince Louis, for example, Princess Charlotte. They have no idea who these people are, and they're facing backlash for that big time. A lot of commentators, for example, Neil Sean, he blasted Meghan and Harry for not introducing their kids to their cousin, to their extended family members. These people are narcissists. I mean, especially for Meghan, she's a narcissist, and they don't feel there is any need for you to grow up in a good environment, getting to know your family, having new friends. They don't believe those things, because take a look at what Meghan did to her own father. And this is exactly what she is teaching her kids, that you don't have to have a father, you don't have to have a mother. I mean, you can be on your own all your life, live your life as long as you're happy and married to a prince or something, and then you are all good to go. And this is a toxic trait of narcissistic people that they instill in their kids, and this is not good. Therefore, when they grow up, of course, they're going to raise questions, and they might even cut off their entire family members. I'm talking about Lili and Archie, and say, well, we don't care. We are Americans. We don't associate ourselves with the British, and that we don't really need you guys. But at the same time, what narcissistic people will teach their kids is that if you need them, fake it. Okay, fake it. If you need them, fake it. Just like Meghan is doing with her mother. She doesn't love her mother. She doesn't care about her mother. I mean, she was not in her life for a very long time. And then all of a sudden you see she is caring so much about Doria Ragland. The reason for that is because she needs her, for the race card, as I have pointed out a few times in my other videos. So when you need your mother, when you need your father, just use them and then throw them under the bus as you wish. Now, this is why it is backfiring big time. People are calling them out, and they're saying these kids are not real. Again, if they're real, then they should leave and they should come out and face the real world. Meghan and Harry, they don't want that to happen. And the only reason for that would be, actually there are two reasons for that. Number one, which is that Meghan is a narcissist. She doesn't think that way like normal people we do. And number two reason is because Meghan Markle, being a narcissist, also she believes that this is how she can control their kids, how they will view their family members. She can tell them or brainwash them literally that, British monarchy, they're not good people. That's why I kept you guys away from them. So narcissist or complete evil, pure evil. These are the two reasons. Meghan felt sheepish, quote unquote, after visiting Kate's gorgeous home for the first time. And again, this is a news article coming in the news just recently. Prince Harry has described Meghan Markle's first time visiting Prince William and Princess Kate's London home, or Princess of Wales, Catherine. The Duchess could not believe how luxurious it is. We see Harry always jealous about Catherine. He would drag her into legal issues for no reason. Catherine has nothing to do in some cases. In fact, in most cases, in all cases, Catherine has nothing to do with Harry. But you see, she is being mentioned by Harry all the time. Oh, she was there, she did this, and Catherine said this. This guy is dragging her all the time for no reason. According to Harry's memoir, Spare, released earlier this year, both royal couples argued in the run-up to 2018 royal wedding, so he and Meghan later went to visit William and Kate's home to make peace. I mean, look, the reason they do this, Harry, Meghan, both of them, the reason they are so jealous about Catherine and Prince William is because they know they can never be like them. Their popularity, their beauty, their glamour, their regal, their everything pretty much is unmatched by Harry and Meghan. So what they do? Yeah, let's talk ill about them. How often you heard Prince William talking about Harry and Meghan? How often? I don't remember even like when he spoke about them last time. I think it was when they accused the British as racist. Then Prince William said, we are very much not racist family. And that is I think that's the only time when I heard him talking about this duplicitous duos indirectly. Harry released that Meghan allegedly upset Kate before 2018 royal wedding by saying the princess had, quote, baby brain due to having just given birth. Again, baby brain, this and that. I mean, this is a narcissistic person who bullies other people, who loves to bully, and this is how she feeds her ego, because she really has nothing to offer, no talent, nothing. So what she can do in order to raise her status up in her head is to bully other people, is to put others down. And this is a sign of someone who has a lot of pride in their heart and arrogance. Meghan and Harry, they have it all. They have it all. And so it is not looking good. But guys, you get the point. You get the picture. New here, consider to subscribe. And this is again my neighborhood. I'm in my car. The sun is so bright right now. You can hardly see really anything. But here you have it, my neighborhood. Again, thank you so much for joining this session. I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.